first comic tonight is a local favorite. He's really cool. Give it up for Nick Ellis. Come on.
Hey, Janae said I was cool, everybody, huh? How great is that? I paid her $20 for the opening credit. Pretty good, pretty good. I moved out here 5 years ago, and shortly after I moved here, my parents came to visit, and I thought it was because they wanted to help me move in, but I found out it was actually because my dad wanted to smoke weed for the first time since the 70s. And what no one told him, including me, was that it's gotten a little bit stronger in the past 5 decades. So we finish up dinner, and my dad picks up the joint, and he looks at me, and he's like, "Hey, Playboy, do you want to smoke this shit?" You know, like a 65-year-old white guy from the suburbs talks. There are about 30 of you in the audience. You get it, right? And I'm like, "Yes, I do, Dad." So I take a hit, and I inhale it, and I exhale it. You know, I wanted to set a good example for him. It'd been a minute. He takes a hit. He inhales it. He does not exhale it. Almost defiantly. So I'm like, all right, let's investigate. I'm like, "Hey, bud, just checking in. First off, positive affirmations, great start. What happened on the back end there?" He's like, "Oh, this is called ghosting. This is how we used to do it in the 70s. Sit back and watch. I'm going to teach you something. The arrogance, right? Because if I take 1 week off of doing this, next time I pick up a microphone, I'm like, I wonder how this will go." My dad took 2,600 weeks off of smoking weed. And as soon as it hit his lips, he's like, "We are so fucking back." That's sick as hell. That rules. So we both take 2 more hits, and I realize, I'm like, man, I am high as hell. And I have gotten high since there were more than 17 channels. Let's see how dear old Dad's doing, huh? I look over at him. It is 1973 for him all over again. He's throwing up peace signs. He has somehow procured a bandana from somewhere that he's not wearing. He put Steve Miller Band on the radio. Yeah, we're talking about how to dodge the draft for Nam. Like, it worked. We both didn't go. And then he did the craziest thing, which is that he stopped breathing. Yeah, I'm like, is this part of the ghosting thing, or what are you doing? So I had to jump into action as best I can, as high as I am, right? I get his inhaler. I give him mouth to mouth. I call 911. Ambulance comes, picks him up, takes him away. My mom has been sitting right here the whole time. Has helped 0%. And she looks at me in my dead red eyes as she is sober as a bird and earnestly says, "I don't like driving in cities." "Could you drive us to the hospital?" I'm like, "Mom, I just smoked the same amount that probably just killed Dad." What makes you think I could safely, possibly? So I'm driving us to the hospital, right? We're going on an adventure. We get there a half hour later than we should have because one of us, not naming names, forgot where they were going. And, you know, anyways, he was fine. He was completely fine. And long story short, the trip was great, right? Because not only did I get to spend quality time with my parents, but I got to kiss my dad, you know? Yeah, they say marijuana is a gateway drug. A gateway for what? Affection with your son? Is that so bad? I don't know. But this is just a little PSA out there for anyone who, like, let's say you're my age and maybe your parents want to dip their toes back into the devil's lettuce or try it for the first time even. I don't know. Guys, talk to your parents about the dangers of marijuana. Sit them down and let them know that there's an open line of communication, right? And they can ask you questions, and you're not going to get mad. You just want to know. And let them know that just because all the other parents are doing it, doesn't mean they need to do it, If all the other parents jumped off a bridge, would they smoke a joint? I don't know how it goes. I'm high right now. And for God's sakes, tell them to exhale the fucking smoke, huh? It's not cool. You guys are great. Have a great show. I've been Nick Ellis. Have a good night.